like filet mignon. There's a good. Me and Michelle, we like our steaks. A little rare. Just a little rare. It's good for me.
Oui, mademoiselle. Barack Obama's favorite cut is filet mignon, and that's French for dainty filet. We're going to be extracting the filet mignon or tenderloin roast from the short loin. It's worth a lot of money, so get as much meat out as you can. Now that we've done that, we're going to trim off some of the silver skin and fat. We'll be cutting some center cut filet mignons. And for a heartier appetite, we're going to be cutting some portions out of the butt tender. This particular part of the filet mignon is next to the top sirloin.
Doing a little bit, kilograms here. We're going kilograms, not pounds. So this is going to cost us some pounds, but kilos is what we're after. So this is a little bit of the meat. We're going to have to go right there, mate. Just a little bit cut here. Another one. No, you just want a little bit of the fat on, and that's going to be good for you. Look at this. Slap it, it's dead.
Now we'll venture into a cut of the meat we call the New York strip. It's also known as a strip loin if you travel across the different countries. We're going to be using our knives quite carefully to take out these bones. The New York steak got its name from a steakhouse called Delmonico's in New York. If you got a saw, you can cut the New Yorks with the bone in them. It's called a bone-in strip. Now we're gonna be trimming some of the fat off of the strip loin, if you know what I mean. We like to trim some of the fat off. But it's okay to have a little bit of fat on there. It tastes good. Now we're gonna be portioning those steaks. These ones we're cutting about 1 1/4 inches. A little too thick for the Carver family. They wanted them 1 inch. So we'll make sure we do it right next time. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself some strip steaks. I also wanted to do a shout out to the Golden Ponies playing the music. Check out the link below. I hear they're really good.
Alright, it's Saturday. We're going to be cooking neck of beef. We're going to get some garlic. We're going to get a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now we're going to take the fat right off the bone here. Okay, and we'll throw it in the oven at 350 degrees for 500 minutes.
Wow.
That's fun.
You might have heard a little bit of Arnold Schwarzenegger talking there on Gordon Ramsay. Arnold Schwarzenegger does not like to eat meat, but that's okay. Keep it. This is a bottom round roast. These particular roasts don't make as good steaks, but they do well for cooking slow in the oven with lots of loving. We're going to be using butcher twine to tie the string around the roast. That's right. 1 more time, 2 more times, you're getting good. This will help it cook evenly when it goes into the oven or your Traeger smoker. Not only are we going to be tying the bottom round roast, but the sirloin tip roast, an Austrian favorite. You might need to do some pull-ups or push yourself up to the dinner table to enjoy this lean roast. Less fat, better for you. Enjoy.
That's a big chunk of meat. I mean, just think of it, this cow, 2 weeks ago, was sitting in the field. Out comes the 12 gauge. They take him out, and now he's on this table. We're gonna have so many great meals with our families, sitting around the table.
We hope you're enjoying this meat cutting video brought to you by Knutsen's Meats. If you like it, give us a thumbs up down below and feel free to leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. It's been really neat to see meat cutting tutorials from all over the world. We're here in Findlay, Washington, my hometown, cutting up a homegrown beef. Now on the ribeye, there was a little bit of blood clot on the very bottom, so I just cut that lip off, and we have these nice ribeye fillets. And last but not least in our primal breakdown tutorial is the top sirloin. The top sirloin is composed of two different muscle groups. There's the center cut top sirloin and then the picanha or cap roast. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the cap roast. We're gonna be doing some trimming on the cap roast. And you can cut this into steaks or leave it whole as a roast. It's very popular in South America. I'm actually going to be cutting this up for stir fry for the family. So make some great fajita meat, some great stir fry meat. See, I've trimmed it up nice, and I'll get back to that in just a bit. Now we're going to be working on the center cut top sirloins. So I find it easier and more manageable to go ahead and split that big one into two smaller ones. And now I'm just going to be cutting some 1 to 1.5 inch center cut sirloin fillets. That's going to be what you eat when you go out and get a sirloin steak dinner. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut the other half of the sirloin steak. So it was a family affair as we cut up this beef for Mr. Bob Carver and his family. Hope you enjoyed some of his grandson's comedy. We certainly did. There's our fajita meat or stir fry. And that about wraps it up for you and for us here. We want to thank you so much for checking out this video with Knutson's Meats. Again, give us a like, leave us a comment down below. If you dig carnivorian content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll try to keep more meaty videos coming your way. Our website's www.knutsonsmeats.com, and stay tuned for more carnivorian content.